got the DPF sensor, so now that we're home, we're gonna go ahead and replace that. Let's start by taking off these bolts. Take this off and see if we can find it. Rolled under the truck, took the fender liner and everything off. I didn't see it. I asked the guy from here, Kenworth, he was in the parking lot, so he said, you gotta take this off. After you take the plate step off, you got one bolt here on this side, one on the other side, and then a couple bolts here at the top. Just behind this plate at the very top of the DPF tank, it was hard to get under, but my brother-in-law slid under there and helped me out and got it done. So we got the big old box back there is the starter for our truck. We went to International to get it. The starter went out on my semi truck, so we'll go ahead and replace it when we're home. That way you can get back on the road and hopefully we won't have any issues. We already replaced the DFN, the differential pressure sensor on top of the DEF tank. So replace that one, and now our starter went out, so we're about to do that, and hopefully, praying and God willing that we can just get on the road and keep on moving. Don't have to worry about anything. I went ahead and just replaced my batteries because it was showing on there almost 2 years old, and I didn't want to be on the road and have problems in the winter time. So paid $800 and got all new batteries from the Cat dealership. So just taking off the old hookups, and I cleaned out the ends when I put the new ones on too. This is the new starter, 8200308. This is where the starter is. Got a strap tied around it and been trying to beat it, and everything is stuck in there. Cannot get it out, so call one of our friends of ours so he can come and help us try to get it out. Replacing the starter, I replaced the batteries, and my truck still struggled to crank. It would take a minute. Just listen to the way it sounds.
It was partly sunny with it.
I found a solution. It was a stripped, kind of like cut wire. Basically, this wire was first on the starter and all the big ones were on top of it. So when you tighten the nut down, it would scrape against the wire. So I was remove this one and put it all the way on the front, and then it ended up solving the problem. Now it cranks good. Well, back at it, getting loaded.
See your straps, my boy? Yeah, Dan, I see you, driver. I appreciate it.
Greenville, South Carolina. Got to go Vermont. Got about 3 stops. Massachusetts, Connecticut, Vermont. Got Sam with me. We got some, man. A lot of kayaks, yeah. Well, if it starts raining a lot, at least we can take out one. Get to where we need to go. Well, we got loaded. Got some fuel from here, TA and Duncan. Now we're about to go get some food. TA Country Pride. Well, we stopped for the night. I got my brother-in-law gonna meet me here. That's why I stopped here. I usually stop at the AT&T, but he likes to stop here. So this is like at a Target in Chambersburg Crossing. So we're in Chambersburg, PA. Chambersburg Crossing is like a lot of shopping centers and areas and stuff here, so you can get out pretty good right here. So eat some cereal and go to bed. Morning. I'm still sleepy a little bit, but Slavic got here about maybe 1:30 in the morning. I was awake. I went to sleep for like a few minutes, and then I woke up, and then he came and talked to him for a second through the window, and then I told him I was going to sleep. And we had an oversized to take up the whole road. It wasn't so bad right here. At least we could go 59, but it was when they started going up hills and stuff that we were doing 15 and 20 miles per hour. that drop delivered. Now I'm going to get some fuel and then going to the next drop. Probably spend the night there, wake up and deliver that one. So let's do it. We got fuel, and then as you can tell, we're at the next stop. They got a bunch of canoes here. When I talked to the guy on the phone, he said that when I talked to the guy on the phone, he said back next to the white building. So right here. It's 8 o'clock and they come at 10. So I'm gonna pull out some of these and just stack them up over there. I guess we got 38 of them, so that's what I'm about to do. It's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's about not even half. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So about the 2 top rows back there. I was just gonna wait on somebody to come. Man, what's this? I just touched with my leg. Well, we woke up to good news. Not really. Our dash light came on derated in 3 hours, so we had to run to the dealership and figure that out in between loads. Basically, it's a sensor on the passenger side, top of the engine, exhaust gas pressure sensor. So he hooked up the computer to it and everything, and he said that it's probably going to be that sensor, and then he checked that sensor in the computer and it was reading off. So he said usually they keep those sensors in stock, so if that's the case, he just has to basically unplug that sensor, plug this one up, and if this one is reading right, like 24 barometric pressure or whatever, then I should be good to go. He just unthread the old sensor and thread this one in there, hook it up, and I'll be ready to go. Basically it's this one right here. So he just has to unplug and plug up the new one. If it's right, then he screw it in there and plug it back up, and I'll be good to go. Oh wow. Already done with all the deliveries. Place I delivered to is right behind my truck. He said, hey, I got some kayaks over there that belong to me that you can take out here if you want. It's a big old frog. Well, I didn't have everything on the video because I was kind of pressed for time and was trying to figure out some stuff. Basically, we woke up from the second delivery and then had the truck running, and then we had a derate 3 hours message come up again. So we had to find a dealership, and everybody said they couldn't get to us for like a week. Then we found one in the same direction that we were going, and they said that just stop by and they read it with the computer and see what's going on and see if they can't help me out. So they read it with computer. It was a oxygen pressure sensor on top of the engine next to the turbo side, and they had it in stock, and just unscrewed it, screwed a new one in and plugged it up. Didn't even have to disconnect from my trailer or anything. It took about maybe an hour, 15 minutes total for everything. Reset the computer and all that, and we were good to go. Then we had to rush to the next delivery, and then we got that one done. We made it there 10 minutes before they closed. They closed at 5, so then we were just driving here to this one right here behind us, behind the gas station there, the Kayaks. And I was trying to turn in, find a place to park because I was going to have to spend the night here, which we did. But the guy was still here weed eating, cutting grass. So he was like, do you want to unload now? I was like, sure. He was like, all right, let's get it done. So we got to unload, and we just parked there. So all we got to do is find a load this morning to head out. Sam is still sleeping, so I'll come to this gas station. They got Dunkin' Donuts got my breakfast and about to take some coffee. So that's what we're doing this morning. Let's find a load. Stopped to get some food. Sam wants the Chinese buffet. Doesn't look like too many people here, but they got good reviews, so that's what we're about to do. Stopped at Pine Grove, PA. Pilot gas station to get some rest. Wake up in the morning, do pre-trip, hit the road, get some fuel, stop at our AC&T truck stop, fill all the way up, and then probably stop again in Virginia at the El Ranchero Mexican restaurant, and then drive home. Stopped in Dublin, Virginia. Gonna eat at the new El Ranchero. I ate at the new one before. The old one was down there on the corner, on the end. I'm sure it's still good, but let's go eat some lunch. And we're gonna drive the rest of the way home. Park at the truck stop and deliver Monday. Papa made it home, yeah? Huh? Yeah? Yeah.
So enthusiastic.
Let's go get some food. Yeah. Still driving. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. God bless. See you on the next one. We gotta drop this load off. Got our 70-hour clock back. And we're at home chilling, so got a lot of stuff I need to do today. Drop this load off in Atlanta real quick. Come back home. Gotta go pay my IFTA. Go to CarMax if they want to buy my car. Gotta go buy a new car. Go DMV for IFTA for registration. Pay taxes on the car. A lot of stuff to do. I'm gonna have to do some tomorrow. But I'm gonna leave tomorrow.